Hello, I'm EG and this is Crocheting with EG, and in one of my recent videos when I showed my reorganized yarn room, I showed a glimpse of something. I wanted to show what it's going to be and explain what it's going to be and how I'm going to make it or whatever, and then I'll put in little clips or whatever. And then at the end of this video, I'll show the end result, and then I'll hang it up in my ridiculous, beautiful yarn room, and probably use this video to put away the hauls that I've gotten recently too, and then show something else I put on the wall here. What I'm going to be making is something I'm calling a YARN-delier. And I mean, this is so stupid, but I mean, I think it's gonna look really cool in here, but whatever. But like, you know, yarn-delier. So that's what it's gonna be. And so anyway, so the next part of this video is I'll come back and I'll probably like have it, you know, all done or whatever, and then I'll put in little clips of me like sort of making it. You know, when I'll have the camera set up, and then if I'm like at a point where I've done a little bit more, then I'll film like a couple seconds or whatever just to add to the video later, and then you'll get to see a little bit of the process of me making it, but mainly you'll get to see the end result or whatever, and then you'll get to see me hanging it up in here, and then you'll get to see me putting away the rest of the yarn, and then you'll get to see this picture over here too. It's just ridiculous. It turns out that it's like actually worth a little bit of money, and then I just like ripped it open when I got it home and like hung it up. Yeah, you'll see. So anyway, that's going to be the second part of this video. Okay, the yarn-delier is done, and this video is going to be so all over the place and jumping back and forth or whatever. It's just kind of a pieced together mess. kind of like the yarn-delier. No, but this is what the yarn-delier looks like, and I think it turned out really nice. And it wasn't exactly what I envisioned it to look like. Oh, of course, how can you envision what this is going to look like? So I put the scraps on there like that, and then on the bottom one I did the same thing, and then on the edge here is like the bigger scraps kind of hanging off like that, and those hanging off the bottom, and then the bigger scraps, like the really big ones, I strung together on a piece of yarn and then attached it here at the bottom. So that's where like all my big scraps are hanging off the bottom. I just think it turned out really nice. Okay, I'm resuming putting my yarn away. Full disclosure. My niece came over and I didn't get all my yarn put away, so I just took the yarn that I didn't put away and I put it upstairs so that she could, you know, see how nice the room was, and I'll talk about that in another video. And then I got sick, which you can tell. I'm still a little bit sick, a little stuffy, but I'm getting over it. And I did reach 1,000 subscribers as I'm filming this, and I'm gonna do a whole video about it. And but I couldn't believe it, and I got monetized and everything. Really big deal. But it isn't supposed to be what this video is about. It's supposed to be about me putting my yarn away and making the yarn-delier and all that stuff. So anyway, but the day I'm filming this is like a couple days after I reached 1,000 subscribers, which is a big deal. So anyway, let me try to get my yarn on the wall. I only have like 30 minutes today to film a video because I have to do some stuff. But what I thought I would start with is taking this out of here, because I think that'll free up some space. See this whole thing? Oh, maybe I should pull it out, because then the yarn on the sides will come out. But see, this whole thing just slides out, and so I just think it would be more space efficient. I can't even say it. It's not because I'm sick. I just think it would be more space efficient to take that out and then put these somewhere else. I'll try to keep these grouped together. I should have brought my big table in here, but I brought my little one in here. Let's see. These are the quartz. Alright. It would be easier just to pull it out and let them fall. Now, there's these. There's only, what, 3 of these? Those. Back in here. Yes. I do have 8 of those. And then opal fire. Can't reach. And watch me find out that it'll take up more room if I take these out of here. Let me just pull this out. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. pilling skeins. Let me zoom out now. See what I'm doing, kind of. Alright, so there's those two, and then these two, and these two. Okay. And then these. Watch me regret this and find out that it was actually more space efficient to put those there all grouped together, but I don't know. Alright. This. Oh, there's another one. That. I think that's all. Alright. Because I just feel like that's gonna give me more room, but I don't know. Black skeins for my sweater up here. Okay. And the ones for my niece's blanket. And all the pencil skeins. I do want to put these up here so I can make room for the sparkle yarns with the others. Oh, I do have one back here. Oh, it's an extra black. Oh, and there's an extra blue back there too, or teal. So I guess I do have yarn behind other yarn. Alright, so that there. And then and these for my fall blankets. And again, I feel like I don't have to have all of those showing, but I don't want to start putting yarn behind other yarn. But let's see, what is my step ladder? Crap. These up here. I already feel like it's a waste of space too, because there's room back there. Let's see here. All for the fall blanket. So put these there. Okay, I got the cotton sparkle that was over there. Cotton, and I want to put all the sparkly glitter yarns together. I'll at least put this cotton here. That there. That. This one here. Although This one is there too. I mean, I hate to put yarn behind yarn, but I do have a black and a teal behind there, so I'll put that there. I'd rather have them all displayed. Start blue, the big twist. We finally got in. They still haven't got any variegated in. I just don't feel like they're gonna get any in. The black sparkle. Green. Purple. Alright, I might just leave that there. I mean, all my sparkle isn't there. There's still some down there with the chenille, but I feel like it's, you know, pretty full here. So I don't need to put all my sparkle up here. Yeah, they're all different, okay. Alright. So that's on there. And then the Scrubology cotton, I'll put in that, or one of those drawers. This I'll put over there. I think what I'll use this bottom shelf here for, since you can't even see it in the video, is more of my solids, because over here on the bottom shelf there's solids, and then it'll make sense to put the solids there. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I feel like I'm going to, although these are kind of big now that I look at them, I should move these orange, red, gray, green, blue, gold skeins, but I don't want to. I want to leave them in the shot. Of course, I should do that thing hanging off my logo with the colors, so at least the colors are in the shot. That's what I'll do. I hate to do that, but what I'll do is I'll move the skeins here, move these here up to the top, because there is room in this, because what this is supposed to be, in my head, is like yarns that I know exactly what I'm going to use them for, although these aren't. I don't know what I'm going to use those for yet. Those are just extras, but I think I might move these up there, and then start to put some of those fleece lights in that bin there. Because because the other ones that are in those white bins, there's some behind them, and as long as, you know, one's showing, I'll know exactly what's behind them. So put these up there, preferably in order. And I'll be adjusting these over and over again, probably for weeks. But for right now, I just need to get everything on the wall. I mean, in the shelf.
Decorate with the frosting. But then it's not edible. They're not supposed to be edible. Gingerbread house thing. Well, then if they're not supposed to be edible, make it out of cardboard. It's made out of wood.
Oh
my god, Nick.
Parchment gold, to be exact. That's not the colorway name, I'm just saying. Give you a little preview of something. Let's see, maybe blue there. Alright. I probably should have put orange, red, gray, green, blue, gold. Oh well. I'll keep adjusting. And, fix it. Alright. Now, I have room here for some of these. Now, let's see how many will fit there. I know I could put probably 2. I could put 3 there. I mean, unless I have a whole bunch. Like that white, I probably don't have room for all those. Let's see, there's 4. Now I'm going to be using my frickin' step ladder as a table. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these gray, 4 of these teal. What color is this? Teals. This is gorgeous. I need to use this for something. And what was that called? The chromatic spectrum. God, I need to use that too. But it's so pretty. I don't know what to, I don't want to, because they're not making that anymore. And I'm just thinking I got to figure out the perfect thing to use that for, because I'd hate to waste on something ridiculous and stupid. And then feel like, oh God, I wish I would have used it for that. Let's see. All right, there's 4 silver, 4 teal. That might be good there. Are there 4 of any other kind? There's 3 of those, 2 of those. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of the white. There's 3 of these. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll put the teals here. So they're nice and pretty there. Let's see, stack these up on there. 1, 2, 3. You can hear the wind outside. They don't stack as neatly as those other ones did. I'll put them straight up. Alright. That's good. There. And then, see, 1, 2. Could put all the white there on the second one. 1, 2, 3. No. Popcorn. Sandstone. That's what it's called. And then these opal fire. These there. It feels like there's room there for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might squeeze the white ones in here if I can. Let's see. Try to squeeze these here because there's only 2 more of this kind. One back in there, and then 1 here. Alright, now all I have left are the Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky, which I feel like should go over there with all those Sweet Delights. So there's 3 of these, and there's actually room over there. Flannel marled, and then all these anti-pilling skeins. I'll put over there too, maybe. Those, and then more of the Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky. Right. That's where I'll put those, over there. And I still have that bottom shelf full. Start putting my solids in there. Because I could put these anti-pilling skeins and all that kind of stuff over there, sort of off camera. I'm practically off camera anyway. But all you're, because like it's back there in that corner right there, all you're going to be seeing is my big ass in the way. You're not going to be able to see anything over there, no matter how I angle my camera over there. So let me get the solids put on here. I can really film that. I don't know if I can. No, my mind was just racing of like, what can I use this for? Like these pieces here, because it comes apart. I'm just thinking, maybe create a shelf over there or something. I don't know. are my solids I need to put away? Oh, just these 2 bags. Okay. That's actually really good. Okay. Trying to get my camera angled down here. I don't know if I can. And see, I actually have room on with my solids for even more, so I might not even need to put all of them there. Or, I mean, I won't have to put all of them there, so. Can you even see that? I doubt it, because I'm in the way. But I'm putting just a couple over here on these solids, or with these solids. This shelf is so deep. Skeins are going to fall behind there. Just put a couple there. And then put the rest. See, are there any room? I mean, there's no room over there for any solid. Well, there's room for one. I'll put one of these hot pink over there. Over there, neon. Had to pop a color over here randomly. Pretty. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's pretty or not. Alright. Now, I'm just thinking, don't have to put anything else over here. Should I just put the solids? I'm so glad I got all these solids because they're going to pair really nicely with all the variegated ones. I never really bought a whole lot of solids before because I just love the variegated. I moved that one because I didn't want it to be too matchy there. And I'm sorry, I hope you can hear what I'm saying because my voice is just not as good as it was because of my head cold that I had. So that's why my voice isn't as strong. Pink. Black. Neon pink. Black. Teal. Twist. While I'm down here on my ad, let's see, you probably can't even see, can you? Yeah, you can kind of see. I thought I put the chenille here. See, there's these 5 skeins of the glittery chenille. I wish I could put them up there, but there's not room there. But anyway, put these chenille here. Oh wait, I wanted to put this one on my niece's wall, I think. It's like gray and pink stripe. Oh, I didn't even think of that. If I need to just not focus on that. But there were a couple yarns that I wanted to put on her wall, but I forget what they were. I don't know. Let's just start with these. All right. Gorgeous gray. I looked the other day at Hobby Lobby, and I couldn't find this anywhere in their chenille or velvet yarn. That Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth Counting Cloud. Maybe they were just out of it, but I didn't see this anywhere. So I hope that they didn't get rid of this. But I need to look into that. If they did, then I need to find the perfect thing to use this for because I don't want to waste this because it might be the only skein I'm ever going to get of this. Because it's so. I love all the grays in this. I almost want to put it with the like a special yarn. I mean, it's not. It's just like a velvet yarn, but to me, it just feels like extra special. God, it feels extra special. Oh. I have 3 of these showing. I'm going to shove this in the back. Baby Be Adorable, super bulky, the Pinkaboo. I have 3 of those showing on here, I think. And there's a thinner one too, but so there'll only be 1 behind there. Oh yeah, this one. I'm gonna put this variegated up here. This super bulky Maiden Fair with these special ones. Chenille and velvety yarns are on the wall. Oh, and while I'm down here, I might not be able to see this, but that'll go on my niece's wall. Place for this one here real quick while I'm thinking about it. What I want to do is, I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm hoping that this will fit this way. No, I know it won't. Crap. I just hate my voice. No, I just hate that it kind of it looks like this big blank spot in the thumbnails or pictures or whatever that I take. I just wish I could put this yarn there, but I don't know. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should just leave it in this thing. No, it doesn't matter. It's just like an aesthetic thing for me, but preferably I would take these out of here and just like stack them there, but these skeins are so big, I'm afraid that they're just going to push on these tiny little skeins and then they're just going to like fall out one day. That's all I need. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't have time to worry about it today. Alright, so I do have room down here with these solids. What can I put here? I feel like I'm some damn dog on the floor walking around. Like I was editing my video the other day when I was saying roof, and I really did sound like a freaking dog barking. Now I'm down here crawling around like a dog. Alright. See, there's this plush yarn. And this plush yarn. Most of this is for my niece. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. I would hate to have to move her M thing, but that is just like a taking up space and there's nothing in it. If I'm going to keep finding all this yarn, I'd rather put it away than worry about it. I'm just like sitting down here, or like God, on all fours, like some dog. Like, where's my food bowl? God, I don't know. Until I figure it out, let me focus on something else. So I'm not wasting time. I only have 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do this. I wanted to have these showing that way. These cakes of yarn. And this cake of yarn. Just like some small thing. Alright, where are those ones here? Okay, this skein from Michael's, which they still haven't gotten any of this in, the impressions. There are so many pretty ones that I would love to have, but I'll have it. Maybe I'll put these ones like this there. The skyscape. Put those together there. Next to the Huga and all that, it kind of makes sense there. And then this maybe. I know this Effortless Super Bulky is the same as that one down there, or I mean the ones down there on the bottom things. And in the bottom bins, but this, I'm not going to use this with that other Effortless Super Bulky. It doesn't match. It doesn't match in color, and it doesn't match in the weight of it. So I'm going to put this here with these kind of yarns, because it's really pretty. This one, the Dream Supreme, and this one, that anti-pilling. Squeeze it down there. That might be all I have time for. Alright. On this one, Simply Flawless. Down here, the other ones. All I have time for today. So everything else is yarn for my niece. Like the big thick yarn, this bag, and this bag. And then I need to put the Scrubology cotton in there. Put this with my yarn somewhere. Put those pom-poms and the Just Yarn Teddy in those drawers. Oh, bag is ripped. And what else? You probably think, what was that noise? It's another haul. It's another haul. I haven't even filmed yet. Oh, and then I need to find a place for. Oh, I'm gonna put these. What I'm gonna do with all of these anti-pilling chunky skeins and the Sweet Delight Chunky is I'm gonna make room over there because I need to stack those thinner ones up because there's like room on top of them. I'm gonna stack them up and kind of move them to the side and then make room for these chunky ones. But you won't be able to see what I'm doing over there anyway. So I'm gonna do that off camera, probably later tonight. And so then all I have to do is do this and then these two bags, and then I'll show the picture. It's on the wall, and a couple other random things. Well, I want to, what I was going to do with that M cube, did I miss the 20-minute mark? Probably. Probably missed it 3 times. I wanted to move that cube to the center, but if I need that cube for yarn, I might have to find another place for it, which I hate, but, I just have so much yarn. But anyway. So that's going to be all for this part of the video, and then I'll come back tomorrow or whenever. No, it'll be Monday. Yeah. Oh, and then I have to put this yarn somewhere. This yarn like this. What I'll do? You can't even see the you can't even see these bitty stripes here. What I'll do is I'll take the ones that will fit down there and put them down on the bottom shelf with all these solids. I'll move those down there, and then I'll put those special yarns and the eyelash yarns and all that kind of stuff here, and then so it'll be next to all these other ones. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll take them out of that box and all that. So I'll do that. But I'll do that Monday because I don't have time to do any more today. So anyway, that's going to be it for this part of the video. So I'll just come back in a couple seconds with the next part, and hopefully I'll be done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because there's only a couple things left to do, what I'll do is I'll film myself in the night tonight probably. And I won't be talking through it, because I do need to have footage where I'm not like, talking through the whole thing to insert shots of the me making the YARN-delier. So what I'll do is I'll do that. I'll film the stuff tonight, putting all the rest of the yarn away. And then if there's anything I want to talk about, like I'll talk about the picture, all that kind of stuff. But I will film that footage. But I'm just going to be putting the yarn over there, and that's going to be off camera. And then I'm putting the stuff in the drawers, and then making room for the big thick yarn, all that stuff. I could do that, you know, on camera, but just not talking through it. Because I don't want to wake up the whole freaking house while I'm, you know, in here. And this one is, you know, but whatever. And so that's probably what I'll do. And then putting the eyelash yarn away there and all that kind of stuff. And I need to, I want to figure out how to fix that chenille yarn. Like, I wonder if this, like this white box. I wonder if I can put this white box like I did my niece's, the box under my niece's tower. If I can take this box, since I won't be using this box, and like put it facing out, like the one underneath that table, and then put the yarn there and stack it up. That might be an option, I don't know. But if it is, then that's what I'll do. Oh, I need to put these balls in the drawer up there too, so that's another thing. But I'll do that in a second in this video. But I just won't be talking through it, so anyway. Okay, next part of the video. I don't know what part I'm on, or because this is in so many pieces or whatever that I'm just like assembling together. But I did put away some of the yarn in the night, and so that's why I didn't talk through that. But all I have left is this like perfectly plush yarn. There's 4 skeins of those, and then some of these. Oh, I thought, okay, there's 2 of these grape jellies, which there's one showing on her wall, and then another one of these green, not the one that I'm going to put on my wall, but I thought these I can put behind some of her yarn, because it is getting full, and so I hate to put yarn behind other yarn, but it's not like I'm putting yarn away behind yarn that you can't see somewhere else, so I'll do that. Although, see, I feel like I'm going to have to move that M, but if I could put this in that M, because it didn't like keep the M on the wall. But I still have some of that plush yarn to put on her wall somewhere. Unless I put it like on top of that that kind from Hobby Lobby that I got in the big markdown when I pulled it down, or pulled it out. I don't know. But there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins to go on her wall. And then this Puppy Kisses one. So, I don't know, I could just put it on top of that chenille velvet yarn or whatever. And then these are going to go on my wall. I'm going to put this cotton, these are going to go on mine. I'm probably going to put them there with the big thick yarn. I mean, I like having my, I don't know if I even showed it, but I put some of my, let's say cookbooks. I put some of my pattern books, like the crochet books that I got at various places, on that shelf. But there are some in that drawer. I need to find a better place for those books. But if I have to put these there, I will. But I don't know. And then those cotton skeins, I mean the scrubby yarn. And I'll put that in the drawer. And then this bag, let's see, all these teddy yarns, that's going to go in the drawer. And, oh yeah, I need to put my crochet hooks on my wall. And the pom-poms are in here too, I think. Yeah, pom-poms need to go in the drawers. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do with my little plushy thing, or whatever you call it. Or, you would think I would remember the word. Earth tones, I remember that. No, squishy, God. My niece has like 450 of those frickin' things in her room, and I can't remember what it is. I don't know what to do with this. Wish I could display it somewhere, but my wall is just so full of yarn. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to like squeeze it here somewhere or something. I mean, I hate to do that because that's like where the sparkle yarn is, but I don't know. I could squeeze it there. I don't know. But that's just an idea. It feels like it would fit better with the sparkle yarn. That looks stupid. Let me see. That's where it is. I don't know if that's dumb or not, but I do kind of want to display that on my wall somewhere, and that's just like a natural spot to put it. And I was going to move this stuff down a little bit, but I have this on there with a thumbtack. So right now I'm just going to leave it there because I have other stuff to do, and just going to leave it. It's the perfectionist in me, but I do want to change up there a little this thing because I noticed that like when I take my thumbnails, sometimes the yarn that was up here gets in the top of the picture, and I'm just thinking I would rather have maybe the 6-color bookmark colors down here, and something like these, and the pencil, and I'll have those down here because and then put the black ones up at the top, because I just feel like it's going to create this big black gap there. Like I get rid of the gap with the chenille yarn over there on the with all the scrunchy yarn and stuff, and then I put like a giant frickin' God, haven't done any videos for a while, so that's why I'm like getting ready to cut. I don't want to have this like giant black mark there, this big gap there in my thumbnail or whatever, because unless my camera isn't like a really good quality, and so you can't see like a black skein of yarn sometimes just looks like this big hole, and if I have 4 giant skeins of black there, it's just going to create this big black hole there in the picture, and it's just going to look like this big gap. So I do want to take these and move those higher, and so that's what the rest of this video is going to be. Oh, and then I'll talk about the picture, and then I'll show the YARN-delier, which as I'm filming this I still haven't finished yet, but whatever. And in full disclosure, there are 2 more hauls sitting on my floor that God, I'm struggling to put this yarn away and stuff, and then I'm looking at like there's more yarn that's going to need to be put away sometime, but I still haven't filmed videos for it, so I'll deal with that later after I film the videos for them. But and then in 2 days there's going to be another shipment day that I'm going to go in there's check for yarn. I don't care. If I run out of space, I'll just buy another. I don't even need to buy another shelf. I have another shelf. I just need to find a place for the shelf. I don't care. I just love all this stuff so much, and the hunt for this yarn or whatever. As you know, as frustrating as thinking like, where am I going to put it? I do have room for it at this point, but it's getting kind of full. But I'm going to be working through it too. So that's what I'm going to be getting started on. I have to move this stuff out of the way. There's stuff all over the floor. I'll show this. Since by the time I film it for a video, this video might come out after the video that I'm going to be using this for. I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and so if you the video where I show this decorated will probably come out first. So, but this is the thing that I bought. I bought a big 1 and a K for like 1,000, 1,000 subscribers, and I got these at Hobby Lobby. These were $10. I mean, $5 a piece, so $10 for these. And so I'm gonna decorate them with yarn, and I'm probably gonna I need to paint these black or something, and then I need to find my black paint. My yarn is really organized, but my craft stuff is just like total chaos, just like boxes and boxes and just all kinds of chaotic mess. I need to find my black paint, and so I'm gonna decorate it. I'm gonna paint the base of it black, and then I'm gonna probably chain with yarn. I was going to just use like a regular strand of yarn, but I think it might look kind of cool and look more like crochet to have a chain. It's going to be worth it because it's going to be like a really cool thumbnail. And like the video where I talk about, reaching 1,000 subscribers and all that. And so, but I didn't know whether I should get the big letters and numbers or the small ones. So I did get the small ones too, but these are just like, these are too small. If I was like, oh, 1,000 subscribers, like this big video, and I'm just like this, like holding it like tiny little, they just seem like too small. And so, but I did want to get them because I thought I could do the same thing with these, and then at least for the video, I'm not gonna leave it there always. Leave it there always. I'm not going to leave it there always. No, I'm not going to leave it there forever. But I thought for the video where I talk about my reaching 1,000 subscribers and all that, I thought this cube right here there's room behind these skeins, and if I push these back, just for the video, not forever, I'll push those back, and then I'll have the 1 and the K sitting there. And they'll be decorated and all that. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to like have the 1K there just for that video, and maybe a couple videos or something for a while, and it might be kind of neat to do that. But I don't know. But I did get the small ones too, just for that. Total tangent that has nothing to do with this video. All right. Oh, I'm steering over there. There's that there's a spot for a skein over there with the impressions and all that stuff. I don't know if there's one. I don't think there's one in here that I could put there for me. I don't have to fill every single gap, but whatever. If I'm going to start putting yarn behind yarn, then I need to fill every gap before I do that, but I don't know. So that's basically what I'm going to do. Let me find a place for this keychain. That one, I guess I can put it hanging there. Yeah, because I put it hanging on this one. Alright, now I'm not gonna do anything. Oh yeah, I do need to fix that. Hang on. Get my ladder. Okay. My ends are coming out everywhere. All right. I thought, what if I can like pull these out, like, you know, without having to pull all of these out again. But I'm just gonna have to do that. I'm sure in this video it's gonna be like 20 seconds, but for me it's probably gonna take 10 minutes just to fix all this. Really neat, aren't I? God, just like throwing them in there. All these ends hanging out. All right, let's see. Pencil, 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 pencil. All right. Orange, red. Gray. I thought, okay, it's gonna be nice having all these yarns up here. The ones that I know exactly what I'm gonna use it for. But they're gonna be all stacked up, and if I want to make some more of those bookmarks, I'm gonna have to move all of these. I'm not even gonna think about it. All right, orange, red, gray, green, blue, and gold. Blue and gold. Good. Okay, great, good. Okay, now the pencil. I guess I'll do it in the same configuration with the eraser there, and then the metal piece there, and the wood there, and the, no wait, this way. I think that's the right way. And then black, of course, for the pencil lead. And then these, yes. There. 3, 4. Let me put the fall ones there. At least on this corner. These for the fall blankets. almost want to put these behind there. Oh, well. Crap. It fell behind there. Get it. A lot of room back there. Okay. Hopefully that won't create too much of a gap in the picture. That black layer there. And then I'll put the purple top of there. I don't know why I have this purple up here, because like I don't even really know what I'm gonna make with this regular purple and then that thin purple that I got from Goodwill. But I know that I want to pair those together. I just don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I feel like I want to make like some kind of shawl or something, but I'm still not really sure what I'm gonna make with all that yet. But I don't know why I'm keeping the label of this. Let's stick it behind there. But I don't want to forget what kind of yarn this is. It's really thin, but I just think I could pair it with this regular purple. It's kind of a dark purple though. Right. That on either side. And then the black on top of there. That should be good. Make me feel better about it. Better. Yeah, looks a lot better. And the black will be far enough up there where it won't create a gap in the picture. I think that looks a lot better. I didn't need to do that on camera, but I kind of do this stuff a lot and I don't film it, like adjusting things or putting things in a different order or whatever, but I just thought, since I'm doing this in this video, or did that in this video, I wanted to fix that, make it look a little bit better. Alright, thick yarn and stuff. My niece's tower one. Alright, here's this Puppy Kisses. I thought, I saw a gap like right here in the middle. I thought it'd be a good spot for it. And then, I guess in her cube there, I have to pull this out. Hopefully I won't have to fix the loop yarn. Alright. Yeah, see, it's just empty. So let me put extras in there. Of course, now that I look at it, the yellow is an extra too. There's 2 of those showing. Like this yellow right here. There's one showing down there, and there's one on that one under the table, so I could put that in there too. So I put the 2 grape jelly in there, and then this this olive green. Let's see what else I can put in there. for one more I think. See, I don't think this butterscotch medallion is one that's already on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's probably a cozy occasion on here that I could pull off, like all those gray up there. You have a lot of those gray up there. I could replace one of those gray ones with this and put the gray one in her cube. Please just go neatly in there. Okay, good. Well, I'll fix that later. Okay, and the gray. Alright, so that is stored away as extras. Watch me pull the loop yarn off. Now I only have 3 more, plus the perfectly plush, plus the perfectly plush. Alright, this taupe I'm going to put behind here. There is room behind all these. So, that's an extra. There. Oh, there's more room there than I thought. Okay, we'll put one of those there. Cream or ivory. So I put that there next to the taupe. Okay. Now the other ones. There's 2 more perfectly plush. I'm just gonna stick them on my wall where those cookbook, oh God, where those crochet books are. And these, I hate to put these up there where that velvet yarn is, but I don't know where else to put them. I don't want to. Look at this. I want you to be able to see the. Well, you couldn't really see it before. It doesn't matter. Because these are, there's already one there showing, so I'll put that behind there, this behind there, and then this, which this isn't really showing either. Alright, I'll just put it in the front. Oh, there's more room there than. Okay, quick edit. I forgot to put the M bin in the middle, which is what I wanted to do, so I need to swap these. Make sure that these loop things don't come off. And pull this out. I could just take these out. Make it a lot easier. These 2 and these 2. There we go. Didn't know there was a little handle there. Okay. put it in from the side. That way I don't have to worry about the loop yarn getting messed up. There we go. Is this a, oh. No. One of them did get messed up. I gotta fix that. Okay. Anything over here. These perfectly flush here. These all the way. White I'm going to keep for myself, I guess. Or no, what I should do, there is room up here. Let me see. There is one showing on her wall, so I'm going to put this one behind here too. There's a lot of room back in there. Alright. There we go. Now what I'll do is push this over a little bit. Which I need to finish all my prod stuff so that I'll have that whole place right there open. Let's put the Scrubology cotton here right on, right next to the regular cotton. Just put that there. Alright. I'll make some back scratches, scarves, whatever the hell I'm going to make sometime. And then I need to put this other yarn in the drawers. Let's see what this is. Pom-poms. Those are pom-poms. Pom-poms. All in those tassel things. I guess all that can go together in that drawer. If it'll fit. Labels. See, I have a, what I said in this, and I held the S. I thought about Dexter. There's that scene where his sister says, "Are you a serial killer?" And then he goes, "Yes," and he like holds the S. Stupid. And I even thought of that. I was a huge fan of Dexter before the last season. Okay, let's see. There's some labels. I don't want to save the labels. It's kind of dumb, but. Because I can't really, I hate these drawers. I need to replace these sometime. I didn't really know what to do with all this yarn up here, and I don't have a drawer. I mean, I don't have a shelf that would fit perfectly on top of this, so I just kept this. I kept these drawers, and I hate them so much because they're just a pain in the ass. Stick that in there. Smashing a little bit in there. And this one, because I can't really, unless I pull this drawer out, which I did once, and it sat on my washing machine until I had to do the laundry, because I want to have to angle it back up here and then push it in or whatever. Unless I get on a really high ladder, I can't even really see what the hell I'm doing. I'm like putting it in there, but I'll just put all the pom-poms and stuff in here and hope that it closes. But I'm gonna have to reorganize these drawers sometime, or I mean when I get something to replace those drawers with. 'Cause God, I hate it. Away. And I think that might be it. I'm laughing because I have a TV reference to that too. That might be it. There's that episode of, I'm just gonna cut this out. There's that part with on Mama's Family when they think that Vinton is cheating on Naomi with the woman he has working at Quick Keys, and then she goes, "Oh, Mr. Harper, I think this might be it," because they're like looking for keys, whatever. Okay, at least all the yarn is put away. I say as I'm like, you know, straddling some bags down here. I'll give a little glimpse of them. There is some really nice yarns in here. Some ones I never gotten before, and just, you know. And this bag, and you know, I do have some more yarn to put away, but that's for another video. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna deal with later. So anyway, at least all the yarn is put away. No, so I'll show this picture. So this is the picture I got at Goodwill, and the company that makes it. Where's that thing? I was getting a little cardboard piece that came with that poster off of this, and there's some stuff I need to put in that drawer. Crap. I'll do it off camera. It doesn't matter. It's just my my steamer, and then these little balls of yarn that are rolling everywhere. These little scrap balls. I'll just shove those in that drawer up there, and oh, and then the rings I'm gonna make the purses out of. Anyway, so this is the company that made that poster. It's called 3-Dimensional Systems Inc. And it's a 3-dimensional poster. It comes alive, and it's just $4 at Goodwill. And I was gonna get it because I thought, you know, $4 for a poster. But then the more I looked at it, I thought, well, I mean, first of all, it has yarn, but it has this like 3D effect. It's really cool. It's made by Nova Rico in Florence, and I've been to Florence. It's really pretty. But But I found this at Goodwill, and I got it home when I finally decided to get it. I got it home, and I just ripped it open and put it up with blue stick tape, and or like that little putty tape or whatever. And I was like, oh, that looks really nice on my wall. And then I was looking it up because I was thinking, I wonder if they make any other ones and stuff. And it turns out these are kind of like valuable. I mean, not like, you know, thousands or millions of dollars or anything. I can never go on Antiques Roadshow with this, but it's worth like maybe $60, or $50 or $60. This poster, and it was in the original packaging and everything. When I got this home, I looked on eBay, and the one that was on eBay was all smashed or whatever, and it was like, you know, $50. And but this one is like in pristine condition or whatever, and was in the original packaging. And I was like, rip, and then like, you know, stuck it on my wall with freaking, you know, putty tape. But you know, I wouldn't have sold it anyway, and I wouldn't have kept it in the packaging as pretty as it was. So it was worth something, but it's worth even more to me on my wall and making this, you know, yarn room really pretty. So it's really cool. But I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna try to capture it on camera, but it is like 3D. It's really cool. But see, she's like these two kitties, and it's like this basket of yarn. But if you come to the side, see how it kind of looks like it's coming out of the picture. And it's kind of texture or whatever. But see how it's sort of coming out of the picture because it's 3D. And like even the faces of the kitties, they almost look 3D. I mean, it's really cool. And I love it. And I'm glad I ripped it open and just hung it on my wall because it's gorgeous. And like see how this is 3D here. Like even the piece of yarn there is 3D, and it's a really neat effect. I mean, when you're up close to it, of course, it doesn't look 3D, but like from far away, it almost looks like it's 3D and actually coming out of the picture. But I mean, it really is. It's cool, but it's not like it's, you know, like a 3D, like a lenticular kind of 3D effect. It's like it's actual like bubbled out. It's, you know, it's textured. It actually is coming out of the picture, but it's really neat. And spoiler alert, I don't know when the sequence of these videos is coming out, but I did find a puzzle at Goodwill, and it's going to go in another haul. But it's weird. It's the same kind of kitties, like white kitties, and they're surrounded by a basket of yarn and like balls of yarn. This was $2, and I got it home, and it wasn't brand new, and so I was thinking, oh, I wonder if all the pieces were there. So I sat there and I actually did the puzzle, and all the pieces were there, and so it's making this adorable little picture. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it underneath here. So it's going to go like underneath the other one, and so it's going to look really pretty on this wall. But I still haven't talked about this in a video yet, so that's why it's not on the wall yet. But I mean, the video might have already come out by the time this one comes out. I don't know, but that's where it's going to go. And the way I did it, I did the puzzle, and then I just used some hot glue and hot glued the back of it, like, you know, all the seams and stuff. That's why it's, you know, one piece. But it's really cool. But anyway, so that's the yarn room. All the yarn was put away and everything. And then hopefully, as I was putting the yarn away, I put little clips on the screen or whatever of me, like putting the yarn-delier together. And now I'll show you what the yarn-delier looks like hanging up in my room. And hopefully you'll enjoy that. And then I'll put a little clip of something at the very end that this idea. I don't even know if I'm going to do it, but there's this idea in my head, and it sounds really funny. And it's going to be this short probably, and I'll put, you know, footage of that at the end of this too, if you want to see that. But anyway, so then now I'll get on to what the yarn-delier looks like, and it hanging in my, you know, beautiful yarn room. Well, I guess that's it for this video, or videos, or whatever. I know this is all pieced together. I hope you enjoyed seeing the whole process of making the yarn-delier and seeing me put my yarn away and all this stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, but then there's going to be... See, I'm doing another outro when I know I've already done an outro, but I don't even know if they're going to piece together. But then there's going to be the short that I'm going to put at the end too, so... Enjoy the short again. If you've probably already seen it at this point. Anyway, like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. God. There. You know what that yarn-delier makes me want to do? I'm gonna No, crochet. God, stupid brain.